Hello, this is Mr. Wolfe, and welcome to another First Chapter Friday. And no, I promise I'm not hiding behind a tower of books. Okay, well, maybe I am. But I did this on purpose. This, as you can see, is the I Survived series. Some of you might be familiar with them already. They are a wonderful series of chapter books where they take you back in time to different things that happened in history, and they tell a story, a historical fiction story of what it might have been to live during that time. They've even started turning them into graphic novels, which I think is super cool as well. As you can see from the titles, you can go just about anywhere from the Titanic, the American Revolution, the Nazi invasion, the eruption of Mount St. Helens, Pearl Harbor, the American Revolution, the destruction of Pompeii, Hurricane Katrina. So many amazing places to go. Well, the reason I decided to do a First Chapter Friday of this is because someone recently gifted the entire grade level I teach a copy of an I Survived book. I Survived, the Battle of D-Day, 1944. So I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and do a First Chapter Friday of one of these books. And if you think you might like it, guys, there's lots to choose from. Give them a try. These are all by Lauren Tarshis. Let's read Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Tuesday, June 6th, 1944. The cliffs above Omaha Beach, Normandy, France. Around 1 a.m. 11-year-old Paul Colbert was running for his life. It was D-Day. One of the bloodiest days of World War II. More than 150,000 soldiers from America, England, and Canada were invading France. They had sailed across the sea on 7,000 ships, creeping through the dark of night. Their mission? To free France from the brutal grip of Nazi Germany. It was time to crush the Nazis and end the war. In the minutes before the ships arrived, Paul was crouched on a cliff above the beach. He was trying to escape before the battle began. But now, warplanes were zooming through the sky, and suddenly there was a shattering blast. Kaboom! Paul looked up in horror and saw that a plane was now in flames. And it was in a fiery death spiral, heading right for him. Paul ran wildly as the burning plane fell from the sky. The air filled with the gagging stench of burning metal and melting rubber. The engine screamed and moaned. It sounded like a giant beast bellowing in pain. No matter where Paul went, the dying plane seemed to be following him, like it wanted Paul to die too. And then, smack! Something hit Paul on the head. His skull seemed to explode in pain. Paul fell to the ground as the burning wreckage came crashing down. For 4 long years, Paul had been praying for this day, for the war to end, for France to be finally free from the Nazis. But now it seemed this day would be his last. Chapter 1. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be his last? You'll have to read the book to find out. I Survived, the Battle of D-Day, 1944.